Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to you all from Mainz. Thank you very much for joining us today and welcome to the Grand Innovation event hosted by Carrier Commercial Refrigeration as a virtual event. I'm Deepika Bhaskar, Product Manager, and I'm here to lead you through this event today. Thank you. This event is going to be all about discovering the capabilities of our innovation center here in Mainz, more about the new products, new technologies, and with a key focus on the energy management solutions, smart and sustainable solutions, and much more. So I hope you are ready for it. On a side note, if you have any questions during this live event, please feel free to write down in the chat box that you see below in the screen, and our regional managers are here to reach you as soon as possible. With that, as you all know, images speak much more than words. Let's discover the capabilities of our innovation center here in Mainz with a film. As you see, From innovating from initial design ideas to the final product and testing with the latest methodologies, and with so much of in-house research and development projects going on, our Mainz collaborators are indeed having the customer needs at their focus. And indeed, they are very, very proud to contribute to a very smart, sustainable, and efficient cold chain. I take this minute to thank each one of them for their wonderful contribution. And now it's time, and with pleasure, to hear greetings from our president, Mr. David Moon, and our regional general managers. I request our president, Mr. David Moon, to please take over.
Well, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Innovation Virtual Tour event. Today, we are sharing with you in your respective countries our innovation spirit and how it applies to commercial refrigeration on a daily basis. Carrier was built on a legacy of innovation. We are innovators at heart. From the start, we've led in pioneering new technologies, and in doing so have changed our industry forever. A few words about us. Carrier Commercial Refrigeration is a division of the Carrier Group. Carrier is the leading provider of healthy, safe, and sustainable building and cold chain solutions with approximately 56,000 employees in more than 160 countries. In the refrigeration segment, Carrier Commercial Refrigeration accounts for more than 3,500 employees across 24 countries in the EMEA region. We are proud to have 3 factories in Europe in our engineering state-of-the-art center that you've discovered earlier in the video. 3 important points about what we do. Number 1, innovative solutions. No matter the store format or the special requirements, Carrier Commercial Refrigeration has a diverse range of products to keep stores cool and, more importantly, products safe for maximized sales. Secondly, sustainable innovation. We pioneered the use of natural refrigerants in the food retail world. Carrier has invested extensively in the development of transcritical CO2 systems for more than 10 years, and we continually invest in research and development to improve these products and processes while protecting our precious environment. And finally, number 3, innovation for efficiency. We keep customers at the center of every product and service we offer, concentrated on the added value that matters for our customers. Optimum performance, energy efficient solutions, service, and support from day one throughout the entire product life cycle, what we sell. We are addressing refrigeration's complex challenges through innovation. We offer solutions to operate an efficient and sustainable complete cold chain. With this, I will now introduce our regional general managers before heading back to Mainz. Thank you.
Virtual tour in our Innovation Center in Mainz. My name is Tamás Olyagos, and I'm responsible for the Southern and Central European countries and the Middle East at Carrier Commercial Refrigeration. I am particularly happy to see how many of you have joined this event, and I sincerely hope what you see today will just reinforce your decision on using Carrier equipment in your various store formats and distribution centers. We tirelessly work on providing products and services for your business to secure best refrigeration performance, maximum uptime, and of course, hassle-free performance. Our colleagues will be in touch with you to follow up on any pending and new requests. Now I hand over the word to my fellow regional managers, and then please enjoy the tour.
Thank you, dear customers. Also from my side, welcome to the virtual innovation tour. My name is Gunther von Stark, and I'm responsible for the Northern Europe region, serving customers in the UK, Ireland, Benelux, and all Scandinavian countries. Together with our dedicated sales teams from the region, I really would like to thank you for joining this event. Innovation in ecological footprint, design, and usability, whether for our products or our services, means everything to us. This explains why this virtual event is so vital to us, and we hope you find it very useful. But despite such a highly efficient and time-saving virtual event like this, let me assure you, we are all truly missing your day-to-day interactions with you, our dear customers, and are looking forward to meeting you all in person as soon as possible again. For now, enjoy the tour. We stay in touch. Let me hand over to my colleague, Lothar Servas.
Thank you, Gunther. Last but not least, I also like to welcome you to our today's innovation tour. Some of you might know me. My name is Lothar Servas. I'm the Managing Director for CCR in Germany. The market changes continuously, and we even have to push this development with focus on eco-friendly solutions with high efficiency in all respects. I am personally convinced that our way will be a digital one. Internally, we have already started this journey to the new future by transforming our service and introducing new systems. And certainly, we are working on new product generations. All these efforts focus on you, as our dear customers, for Carrier to be a strong partner in refrigeration and merchandising concepts. I'm truly looking forward to our today's event, even if I would have liked to meet you in person, despite all the digitalization around us. Now back to Deepika.
Thank you. Thank you, President and our regional general managers, for your warm greetings and nice words. Thank you. So now it's time to visit our showroom here in Mainz that you see behind me. And our colleague, Mr. Matthias Diebold, Product Management Director, is going to take you through the new trends that you see in the stores and what solutions Carrier has to have in that respect. Mr. Matthias.
In the growing urban world, the small store formats and the neighborhood stores growing significantly. I would like to show you the Carrier small store. Come follow me. I would like to start in the entrance area. We have the possibility to sit down and eat the products which you can buy on the service counter. We have here the plug-in Danaus family with hot and cold product presentation. Furthermore, we have here a nice Danaus tower for high-end desserts. For the people who just would like to select their own meal, like a salad, for example, we have a salad bar, which you can select your own choices of salad to eat it in the store or maybe at home. The Area family fits perfectly for products which are pre-cut, ready-made for quick eat outside. Here you can see nicely the presentation with 3 levels on fresh cut fruits. We have also another variation of the Area which I would like to show you. This is the one for customers who would like to have a more flat presentation of the products. Here we have a 1-level Area cabinet as a plug-in version. For the floor space productivity, the vertical chillers has a very important role in a small store. Here we have the Optima family as a plug-in which are highly flexible to move around or extend stores. We have here an Optima as a plug-in open, an Optima with isolated glass doors and transparent frames for a high energy efficient operation. The next cabinet is a remote cabinet, a Mendos, which fits perfectly with the canopy heights together with the Optima or the Velando vertical freezer. which you can see here at the end. Here we have triple glass doors, a high visibility, big doors for high transparency to see the frozen products. Another product for the people in hurry are our Servigo. The Servigo here is a nice application for ready-made salad, ready-made sandwiches, which the customer can grab and go. On the other side of the small store, we have our Metos family. The Metos family, here the open version with fruit and vegetable accessories to present products inside baskets in a robust and solid way. As last product, I would like to present you our Metos with glass doors. We have full transparent glass doors with a very clear view to the products. And the second special feature are the slim doors. These slim doors have a huge benefit, especially for small stores with small aisles. When you open the doors, you save space of the door opening here. Welcome to the Carrier Showroom. Please follow me. I would like to show you our products. Here you see already the E6 Erios with a very nice sliding, easy sliding lid system with a wide side glass front where you can see perfectly the products inside, which are illuminated also in a perfect way. The semi-verticals, we have two kinds. A 1.60 m height semi-vertical and a 1.40 m high semi-vertical. And here we have even special accessories inside. We have here stainless steel accessories and shelving inside for fruit and vegetable presentation. And here we have a glass shelf, which gives a very nice transparent view on the products inside. On the corner, here you see also our vertical freezer solution, which has a very small footprint and a high energy efficiency for frozen good presentation. In the back corner, come and follow me to the multi-deck section where we have a bunch of solutions for the different retailer segments. First, you can see here the deep multi-deck for big loads, heavy loads and volume presentation. In the middle here, we have a medium slim vertical chiller for supermarket application with a good footprint ratio. And the very slim one here at the end is for the small stores where you need very small surfaces to present your products in an efficient way. On my other side, you see an example of a full transparent glass door, which you can see nearly no glass doors. The full view on the products are available. Going further to the counter range, we have here a self-service counter with stainless steel interior, with special stepped shelves for a good presentation of the products. In the next line, you can see the Danaos with small features for the products to access and easy usage of the cabinets. For example, this easy opening feature. We have also another highlight for you. And see the tower. Here at the end of the line, this is our solution which we use to present high-end products like meat or pastry. Let's have a look behind the counters. What are special behind? We have the accessibility, easy sliding doors. We have small features for the staff, trays, cutting areas. You have holder for the knives. You can move all the things around. Holders for tissues, for packages, Everything is here, which you can use and select by yourself. Now I would like to show you our plug-in products, starting with the EasyCube. The EasyCube is an island for promotion products, which you present in a maximum transparent way. All around and on the top you have glass to see the product perfectly. Also, from aesthetical look and feel, I would like to highlight you the option of the cladding and the stainless steel bumper from the factory. The next family are the Area family. Also here we have the option available to select some claddings or stainless steel bumpers if you want. The Area one level is a basic cabinet which is open, where you can grab ready cut products very easily. Then we have a stepped version with 2 levels, so to increase your floor space productivity and present more products. And at the end, you see the area with even 3 levels, where you can place more product on the same floor space than the others. Depending on your choice, take 1, 2 or 3 levels. Thanks for joining this exhibit view.
That was very impressive, isn't it? I hope you liked it and you got a complete overview on the range of products that we have. Now it's time to dig a bit deeper into the topic of innovation and see what innovation means for Carrier. I would like to lead you through a panel discussion, and our experts today are here to bring you through the latest trends, technologies, and developments that are happening in the commercial refrigeration sector. Now, with great pleasure, I now invite the panelists on the stage. We have here, thank you for being here. Let me introduce you, Mr. Matthias Diebold, Product Management Director, Mr. Sean Chapman, Global Engineering Director, Mr. Sasha Hellman, an expert in CO2 and our technical fellow. Thank you for being on stage. So let's start with our discussion today. So maybe we start with you, Matthias. So you gave us a complete overview on the products and the store needs. So what are the changing trends that you see in commercial refrigeration sector today in Europe?
Well, over the last years, there was a significant trend towards sustainable solutions. Today, for example, around 80% of all our remote cabinets which we are producing are using CO2 technology. In the same way, also we make a lot of effort to create innovations to reduce the energy consumption. Today we see that EC fans and LEDs inside cabinets is a common standard. But also on the refrigeration system level, our development in Cooltech Evo, which is using the ejector technology, is driving on a system level the energy efficiency further. More than ever, we see also in the improving merchandising demand to transform the store experience to a higher level. And this requires from our products a higher flexibility, but also more attention to design solution to promote high valuable product sales.
Interesting. So you talked about that customers are requiring more in-store experience, and also the way merchandising format is changing. And with urbanization growing so rapidly, what does it have and what sort of impact does it have on the design of our stores?
Yeah, the small store formats grows rapidly over the last years, but also in the same way, the existing stores looking for a solution to optimize their floor space productivity, to sell more on the same square meters. It means you are presenting more articles on the same space and therefore you're moving to a vertical presentation with smaller footprints. In this range, we have some products for small stores like our multi-decks, the Metos 53, which are best footprint productivity, but also the Mivit 52 with a maximum front opening. And actually, we are launching the slim doors for stores with a small aisle to optimize the shopper movements. But also inside the multi-deck, we have interesting optimization solutions like the hypermodularity, which you can see here now in the picture. This solution gives the customer the benefit to optimize the shelf layout according to the food package sizes.
So this is interesting. So we already have a solution to get an optimized store. So if our customers are looking for new solutions, how are we going to meet their new needs? What's your take on that?
Yeah, an optimized store needs to make a strong impression to stand out. And this requires also in our product development a big focus on visibility, product facing, to have here the right products. The light plays a very important role here. So the cabinets have today all LEDs according to colors, the broad product applications, but also dimming options to adjust on site. A nice example here is the ultra slim vertical LED, which is hidden inside the mullion. So it makes a perfect shadow-free product illumination, and you can't see the light source. Transparency is also a key word here. I would like to show this on our new island. We call it E6 Areas, which you can see on the top, a wide increased glass lid surface thanks to the slim profiles, but also on the size. On the side walls, we improved the glass areas significantly. Combined with the optimized illumination, this is really the perfect stage for product presentation.
That's interesting. Thank you, Matthias. I'm sure our customers have already got a really good overview on what sort of solutions that we have for our customers to meet the changing trends, actually. That's nice, yeah. So maybe we slowly turn towards the technological side. So now I turn to you, Sean. Sean, Matthias was just highlighting the importance of improved efficiency, reducing energy consumption. So what further innovations are we doing on this topic? Can you tell us a bit on that?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Deepika. So Matthias was talking about the importance of merchandising. At the end of the day, our products are there to sell your products. And therefore, in addition to things like glass technologies, LED technologies, and shelving technologies, we're really looking at how do we maximize in the display area and the merchandising area by minimizing also the technical parts of the machine. That means working on new evaporator solutions and evaporator technologies. But what I'd like to highlight here is our new and unique air circulation technology, the BreezeTech fan system. And as you can see in the video here, what we've done, this is a fully in-house design where we've taken a diagonal flow and we've developed a unique design of fan that really optimizes the airflow around our cabinets, that not only gives perfect good temperature control, but also dramatically reduces noise consumption and between 30 to 45% energy reduction of the fans. So this is something we're introducing now across our product range, and it really takes EC technology to the next level, and it's something unique to Carrier.
That's interesting, and lots of developments, interesting developments going on related to airflow as we see. So Sean, maybe on the other side of improving the energy efficiency of the system, what are the projects going on, or how are we doing on that aspect?
Yeah, thank you. I think there are two major drivers driving our industry. One is regulation, of course, and not only CO2 and F-gas, but really driving the increase of flammable refrigerants that really require a unique control system to ensure safe operations in all conditions, but also give us the opportunity to really improve further the energy consumption and total life cycle. And one thing to talk about here is our inverter technology, which is really looking at variable speed compressors, which again we've been the first to the market in water loop systems to introduce this technology, and now we're working on the next generation. And just to give you a demonstration of what this means, if you're driving your car in 5th gear along the highway at a slow speed, you can do it, but you're really working at a very inefficient point of the car. As you can see on the graph now that I'm going to show you, this is a graph on the vertical axis. You can see the temperature in the store. And on the horizontal axis, you can see the days of the year and what was the real temperature in, and this is Middle Europe, stores taken over a period of time, really to look at. And what you can see here very clearly is there's a round dot at the upper right, 25, 60 degrees, which is how our products are tested in the lab. But the reality is, in stores, the operation points are very different. And through technologies such as inverter-driven technologies, variable speed, we're really able to optimize the performance and energy consumption to the real cooling loads that's happening. And through this technology, we can see a 10 to 20% energy reduction coming from these opportunities.
That's interesting. 10 to 20% of reduction in energy consumption and a remarkable potential. I think our customers are really looking forward for it. So what further developments are we doing in this context to improve our further reduction in energy consumption?
Yeah, thank you. I think one of the major areas is what we call smart or self-adapting products. So you saw in the previous chart, the environment in the supermarket is very different from the environment that we're testing under lab conditions. So how can we better adapt to improve our overall efficiency, improve our product reliability in real conditions? And this is through sensor technologies, through intelligence in the system that are also adapting to the real environment. An example of this would be defrost on demand, or defrost according to the real needs in the real store, so that we only do defrost when it's necessary. Thereby we improve the quality, we ensure we do not have frosted products, and we reduce the maintenance for our customers, but we also improve the energy consumption. And just to summarize what this all means, as you can see on the chart here that I'm going to show, what we have here and what we can see is overall what we're talking about in summary is a 10% energy reduction coming from real adapting to real conditions. This is the potential we have. We have another 10 to 20% coming from technologies such as our BreezeTech air circulation technology, our inverter drive technologies, and so on. And then we have another 5% coming from defrost cycles. So a significant optimization under real conditions over the lifetime of the store, so offering real benefits to the customer.
That's really impressive, I would say. So thanks, Sean. That was a very good overview and an impressive overview from the technological point of view. Thank you. Maybe now we turn to the other side. Another area where Carrier has pioneered since 2004 is its expertise in natural transcritical CO2 refrigerant technology. I'm sure many of you might be waiting to hear the recent developments in this area. So now I turn to Sasha. Sasha, you being an expert in this field, can you throw us some light on the recent developments that's happening in this field?
Thanks, Deepika. Our main target is to improve the efficiency and to decrease the complexity. And today I would like to bring you to what we are doing in larger refrigerant equipments, for example, such as warehouse or distribution center. There have been many benchmark studies in the past, for example, Evans et al. Or the peer report, which were analyzing hundreds of warehouses. And what they have done is they have plotted a best practice curve, which you can see on the screen. And this best practice curve defined the specific energy consumption versus the refrigerated storage capacity. So on the horizontal x-axis, you see the storage capacity in cubic meter, And on the y-axis, you see the annual energy consumption normalized to a cubic meter. What can be noticed is that all our stores we have recently added to this approach shows already to be below the specific target or the specific benchmark curve. Or in a nutshell, we have a tick on the box when it comes to annual efficiency.
That's great. That's impressive. So, are there some more areas of improvement that we are working specific to large-scale applications right now?
Yes. One thing we need to have a closer look on is the peak power consumption. Even if this happens just a few hours in the year, it is the definition or defines the size of the transformator or the emergency power consumption unit, the emergency power unit. Until today, we have been launching a couple of technologies to address that. One is, for example, improved motor technology. Another one is a specific look into how we design and we optimize our subcomponents, and of course, our groundbreaking ejector technology, which sums up in a reduction of almost 20%, lowering the peak power compared to our standard CO2 refrigeration technologies.
That's great. That's great. Remarkable improvement. So maybe we jump onto the other side. So our customers are also keen to understand the CO2 technology, the functioning of it in the warmer climates. Okay, and you recently also did feedback on the data. And how does the profile look like? Can you give us your feedback on that?
Yes, this is a great question. We have been showing the performance of CO2 equipment in warmer climates when it's on a supermarket level already. So there is no longer this so-called CO2 efficiency equator. Another great example when it comes to warehouse is the store we have been recently built in Spain. And as you can see on the screen, the blue dots and the blue curve is defining this best practice in warmer climates. And we are already below this best practice curve in 2020. Due to the outstanding and continuous improvements we made with the team on site, we have already seen a great reduction in energy consumption over the first month of this year, and we expect to have therefore a significant reduction by the end of this year.
Very interesting. So ambient temperature is not anymore an obstacle for CO2 refrigeration. This is a great point. So, Sasha, are there some more challenges that you are facing in this field?
Yes, unfortunately, when it comes to a tender description, for example, we are a bit limited in bringing the best technologies to our end customer. And I give you 3 examples. On the cold side, when it comes to the bit description, what we see is that very often a room temperature is specified aside with the pressure of the compressor of our equipment. And what the customer is actually interested in is the room temperature, no matter we can get there. So this is one part where we can improve. On the warm side, there is another example. Ammonia, for example, which is in warmer or on the warm side using a wet cooling tower. In the tender description, there is for CO2 equipment, however, very often the specification of a dry cooler, which is not allowed to use this evaporative cooling effect of water, and this is of course difficult to compare. And last but not least, according to the definition of the capacity, this is always defined as a worst case, and this is mainly defined by 2 elements, which is the stock turnover, and the peak stock turnover defines the capacity requirement. So the larger the stock turnover, the larger the capacity. And on the other side, the ambient condition, which is according to the air exchange. The larger the ambient, the larger the capacities. However, both peaks are independent. So for example, the high stock turnover during Easter or Christmas is not during the hot days of the summer. We are offering workshops to share our knowledge and experience to improve such specifications.
Thank you, Sasha, for putting forward those points. And I'm sure our customers have already heard this, and we are going to closely work with them in the near future. Thanks for that. So maybe let's put something in the nutshell. Can you tell us what CO2 technology can bring us to our customers in terms of large-scale application and in warehouses? So what's the customer benefit for using this technology?
Well, it's another excellent question. CO2 refrigerant is a sustainable solution which is non-flammable. Another aspect of CO2 is it is a very, very small footprint in equipment size, or on the other hand, it's also expected to be lower in maintenance cost. Especially for warehouse, this will help on the total cost of ownership for an end customer. And we can further develop this approach even further when we combine the cooling side of the cold rooms or the freezer rooms together with the hot building heating needs of a system in terms of heat pump, for example, or heat recovery aspect in a monovalent approach.
Interesting. So thanks, Sasha, for giving a complete overview on the developments that we have on the CO2 technology right now. So before we conclude, I would like to go with one last question to the panel. So it's always the question, what's next? What's in store from Carrier? What is it in terms of disruption? So I put forward this question to you all.
Maybe I'll take that, Deepika. Thank you for that. You know, we're living in a time of unprecedented change with big data, with digitalization really affecting many industries, not just our industry. And as Lotta said at the beginning, this is going to be a major impact to industry and a major opportunity for us. And to give you an example of how it is already affecting and what we are doing as Carrier to drive this forward, we have condition-based maintenance systems. So we started with a pilot in 2019, and now we're rolling out this, which is really leveraging two things. One is our deep knowledge of refrigeration systems coming from the remote monitoring center that we have across Europe, but also the digital technologies, really to be able to look at predictive alarm handling, predictive systems, so that we can manage better our equipment and the systems for our customers. Just a few years ago, we thought it was something about being able to predict faults before they happen, predict things is something that is far away. We are already seeing and doing this today. And the other thing and benefits that we're able to see through these implementations that we're going is really be able to observe where do we have potential of real problems, where do we have things like overstocking, doors open, and so on, that we can really better inform and service our customers. And just to give you an example of the extraordinary results we're getting from our first rollouts of this, we're talking 20 to 30% in reduction in downtime. This is real savings for our customers of the equipment through better management and predictive methodologies that we're using. We're talking about 25% reduction in alarm volumes, where we're able to say there is not a real problem, we're able to manage it. Of course, we are still supporting with our service network as before, but we're better able to target and support the customer also at the end with spare parts and so on. And the other extraordinary saving that's come out of this work that we'll be doing is energy savings, 8% energy savings. So the future is really talking about combination, our deep knowledge of refrigeration systems, together with the digitalization to provide further benefits to our customers on the total life cycle operation and efficiencies and performance of our equipment.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. So many exciting developments ahead, and that marks our end of our panel discussion. I hope that all of you have enjoyed the innovation tour, and I shout out a big thank you to you all for joining from various countries, and I hope you enjoyed the moment with us. Thank you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to write down to our regional managers, and they will contact you as soon as possible. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye from all of us. Thank you.